What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today we're going to be looking at 40 big blind low jack versus button. So this is going to be the low jack strategy on the flop. So seems like we're only betting on 10 eye boards. Like this is 40% betting, so like anything between ace to jack is not great. All right, so let's start with that because I think that's already pretty weird. So 40 big blind, low jack versus button, out of position. Ace, king, queen, jack boards are not so good. We only bet a bit on 10 and 9 hybrids.
Yeah, we are out of position indeed. So we check a lot more on all boards on average. So.
Right, on 8 or lower boards, we check like 70% of the time or more. And when we bet, it's like either big or very big. All right. So 10 eye boards. Also, when we bet on 10 and 9 eye boards, seems like we're using the big sizes a lot. Interesting. Now let's look at pair boards for out of position. So we do get to bet a lot more on pair boards. So here our frequency, we check 60% of the time. Okay, did I write 70 here? Okay, yeah. So out of position, check 60%. And then bets polarize. And all right. So on pair boards, interesting because usually on pair boards, we only use the small size. This is one of the first spot that I see where we actually use the 65 a lot.
Yes, I'm only on high card boards so that we use the small size still.
Yeah, clearly.
And 10 till 7 is also mixing. It's not all high.
Yeah.
It's only the low boards that we.
So we check a lot less. And we are using a polarize strategy here.
Yeah, but I don't think we have a lot of low pairs, so we only have overcards and top pair maybe. So yeah, that needs protection probably. Oh. It's pure guess. On the ace to jack high boards, we have more top pair needs less protection, so could be a differentiator, yeah.
Okay. What else can we see?
You have only a few boards, Louis, so be careful.
Yeah, only 30 boards. I know.
Yeah, but for instance, only 110 board. I mean,
I know. Back when Matt used to run sims, he wouldn't run very big samples.
Yeah, but what I mean is you can't make big conclusions on.
I know. So like we have a small sample, so.
Yeah, on the overview you can make still big conclusions, but on the Bert and the board.
Yeah, when there's just like this 10 eye board, there's one sample.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So yeah, what does it mean? You don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't post the link in Grinders, dude.
Oh, well, can you post it?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I,
That's all right. Just letting you know. I found it in, I mean, I knew I was late. I just, I found it in Poker Coach. So I had to go to the store.
Hmm.
Where is this board?
Alright, so on straight boards. So 8 and lower is actually all across the textures on paired. Unless it's paired, 8 or lower is really bad. For the low jack. And there's like no good. Seems like there's just no good board for him.
Yeah, you're out of position, so yeah. You have to,
Just Lowjack versus button?
yeah,
Yeah,
you just have to be careful. It's not that you don't have good boards. I mean, can't bet. I mean,
so once it's checked to him, this is gonna be the button strategy.
not that he's betting a lot, 50%.
So in position, I think like there's a very clear difference already. Like out of position is polarized. He checks a lot, bet bigs a lot, and then in position. Here.
Not small.
He checks less, he bets small, a lot more. So the lower the board, seems like the more we get to bet. In position.
So what's our key card? 10 and 9, I guess, across most boards.
Oh, it was tough, but the 10 and the 9 are better for out of position. Well, they're not better yet. We don't really know, but so far they're the only two high cards we get to lead on a little bit. And like 8 and lower is really bad. So 60% checking on ace high boards.
So
Very
I
good.
ran this only on rainbow flops and actually ace and king bet a decent amount on those. Like aces are like 50% and kings are like, I mean, checking, aces are checking about 50% on rainbow and kings are checking about 45 on rainbow boards. And then the 10 is only checking like 35 and betting big most of the time.
For button or for low
Just
jack?
on rainbow. No, this is.
Lowjack.
This is button, low jack. So it sizes up on rainbows with 10s and 9s.
I'm sorry, it
then-
wasn't clear to me.
So
Are you
just,
talking about the
here,
button strategy right now?
no. Here, I'll just show you the graph so you can look at it. This is just only the rainbow. This is all I have, so it kind of breaks it down what you're doing a bit more, I guess. To a, just one specific flop. So this is just the rainbows.
Okay, so
284
Eh,
flops.
very similar strategy, but already we can see, hang on.
Just a bit more action with the ace and king high.
Is that
And
with pairs or without pairs?
this doesn't have pairs. I think with pairs, it's 312 flops or something. So there's no pairs
Is
on
it
this.
with
flop.
flush draws or without flush draws?
It's rainbow.
Oh yeah, rainbow. Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. And there are connected boards in it.
I have more charts.
I mean, this contains connected boards also.
Yeah, this is the overview.
Okay.
You made this.
Kept, he's asking about your grouping. What did you include in this sample? Do you have connected boards or not?
Yeah, it's all of
Anything that is rainbow that is not paired.
no trips and no
Right.
pairs.
No trips, no pairs, and rainbow. That's the only restriction then.
Okay, so you could flop the straight here. These are straight boards as well, right?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I got straight board.
Okay. Okay, so
you can
go-
also
go-
look at GTO Wizard if you want a more complete overview. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Go back, Ken.
Then straight,
Good, so already I have a note that like when the board is rainbow on ace and king eye board, we get to bet small a lot. So
and this
good
is the
heuristic.
straight board, this is straight draw.
Right, show me again the straight boards. So there's such a clear difference between like 8 and lower and 9 and higher.
Yeah, bottom of our range is 9x, right? So we're gonna be really condensed in the Broadway-ish hands. I consider nines in that grouping, kinda like Broadway draws.
80% of the time. Alright, can Jaws grab the screen? We can look
Right.
at the other
Straight
one.
draw,
Nope. I'm never using this one. I'm just using the straight ones.
straight draw, draw card. I think there's dry.
Do you have this sample for the monotone spot?
I didn't run it yet.
Okay. Thanks a lot for these. Thanks also Josh for these wonderful reports.
Me to share screen now, Louis, or are you?
Yeah, yes, Morpheus.
Thanks for doing the graphing work. It always looks really sharp.
Yeah, it's so much better than what I'm doing. I can't, it's so much fucking work.
It's the other way around. It's from 2 to ace and from top to bottom checking and betting bigger. So this is Lowjack. So yeah, similar as what you saw in the overview. But what do you want to see, Louis?
But we can already see that the deuce plays a lot like a 10 here.
Yeah, but that's only it's a trip board, huh? So that's
Okay,
deuce. So yeah, deuce high is only deuce.
I would like to see the strategy for monotone. Can you?
I'm surprised it's not betting more on trip boards. We usually you see like 90-some% C bet on trips.
Yeah, some, but not all. Also, depending if you're in position of out position raise versus yeah, in position.
Do we have the checking frequency here?
This is the green is the checking frequency, and the overall checking frequency is over here. That's
Okay, so
75%.
75% checking on monotone boards.
This is actually a very small bet. That's only a 20% pot.
So the one with the monotone board, we bet the most. We
Again, 10 high is not that bad. Huh?
I verify the board is ace, king, jack.
No. You're looking at reports.
All right, well, I was looking at this cards at the top.
No.
Does it tell you how many flops?
What's the betting frequency on a 10-eye board? Can you guess it? Or
It's like 25-30.
It's a 65 checking, so it's
35% bet.
34% bet.
Is this, how many flops is this? Does it tell you? Is this all of them, the 1700 and something?
It's all, yeah.
Wow, nice. It's a good tool.
yeah, but 35% of range is like you're always gonna have a card of the suit, right? Or the flush. So okay.
Most of the time.
Alright, so it's kind of straightforward for monotone boards, alright. And what else can we see?
I mean, you're gonna probably bet all your overpairs there and they're not all gonna contain a suit. I bet your best 10x, they're not ever gonna have a suit because the 10 is already on the board.
Alright, I think we're good for now. We're gonna have to look maybe later at the reports. Let's get started.
Can you take over or I have to?
I can do it.
because how do I stop sharing?
Alright, so now have a better idea of how this spot plays. Out of position. He's gonna be very polarized, checking a lot, betting big a lot. In position. He's trying to range bet, but just half of the time only using the small size. So let's go.
And then I guess the button's gonna bet probably 55% when it's checked to them, roughly.
Yeah, especially ace high boards are different, and the rest is
Alright, let me change the size of this. Pull up this. Alright, there we go.
Are we gonna always start with the check?
Nope,
Okay, good. I would bet.
we are in position. We called.
Yeah. That's small.
I can bet small.
We check a lot of ace high
that's a
boards.
very heavy bet.
A lot of bets, a lot of, it splits a lot.
Yeah, the 8 connects with the 6-4, and we have 2 spades, so we have 2
And over.
backdoors.
Ace nine it checks, not ace eight.
Look at these eight.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that one pip higher is a very different strategy.
Yeah, me too.
8 connects with the 6 and the 4. I mean,
Right.
you have more draws, backdoors.
So how would we structure our betting here? 50-50? What's the nature of the checking range?
The only way I try to think about it, it's kind of like what Josh just said, is any draw you can find when it checks to us on the button, we try to bet like almost any draw we can find.
Yeah, and double backdoors.
So,
Double backdoors, not single ones. And this is no overcard. That's also not. It's
Yeah,
also
overcard's great. Like a draw with an overcard's fantastic.
yeah, an overcard's also a draw.
right, so the bet small range. That's gonna be a lot of top pairs. Where's the ace size at? Strat. So it seems like our best ace size are not betting. Our worst ones and the ones that have strength interaction here.
Yeah, the worst ones all have interaction.
But if it was a queen 10, do you think ace jack would bet more and then these would check less?
I would assume so. Yeah, that
Yeah,
at
I
least
would think
the
so.
other ones check a bit less. That's for
Although the worst aces do get better aces to start folding, so they might still get in there. Probably just less
yeah,
often.
the wheels are still betting, because they are still backdoors.
Yeah. They'll just bet
That's
less
ace
frequently, but
high.
I think they're all still gonna bet.
But ace-7 will bet less, I would assume. And the 6 also, and the 8 also.
Yeah. You nailed it, Josh.
I'm getting better at it, but I have to execute it. I'm still bad at executing.
Just trust what you know. And it's okay to make, and know it's okay to make mistakes. That's what we reviewed it. And you go back and review your shit after the weekend or Monday or whatever, and
Yeah, that's what
slowly
I do.
but surely we improve.
On the queen 9-2, the ace jack and the ace 10 do have straight interactions and they don't bet. So the idea of getting better aces to fold is probably a very big deal.
Yeah, that's also a deal. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure of. Need if that ace jack and ace 10 would bet, but they don't. And
Well,
also
here-
the Lowjack has more interaction with the 10 than with a 4 or a 6.
Yeah, the board when he has queen 10 is much more dangerous because the low jack player's range is so much more compressed. So you're inclined to be a little more polar here and check more often.
Yeah, but still you see that ace 3, ace 4 are betting.
Yep.
5 now.
But they're also sizing up a bunch too.
Yeah, I think it's also good just to be aware of who you're playing against. Like if you know, like these people are c betting 70% or whatever, 80%, and they don't care if they're out of position and they check, I think you could definitely c bet more just to take pots down.
Yeah, but then you have to have a
Have to
read on
know.
the player and not on the player pool, but that's not
Yeah,
trustworthy.
you have to have an idea of the player to move into the next play. I'm just making a comment that if you know a guy plays a certain way, you could definitely pull in more bluffs just to win.
Yeah, for me, that's not an option because I play on GG.
But
That's too
I
little
think
information.
one thing we might be able to take away is that on two Broadway boards, the in position player is inclined to polarize against the out of position player's hand. We'll see if that holds true on other boards. I
Yeah,
think that'll be something to take away here.
You mean on two Broadway boards, huh?
Yeah, so like Queen 10 or King Jack, right? I think if you're the in position player and you're betting, you're going to want to polarize more.
Let's see if
I think it'll polarize mostly on rainbow and two-tone flops. I don't think it's gonna polarize much on pairs or monos, right?
It's not polarizing. I just ran a report.
so on
at
king
that
and
betting
deuce,
with- look
it's not playing like this.
I mean, the Lowjack is not polarized.
So the in position player will be polarized on
Also not.
two Broadway cards.
According what I see in GTO Wizard, it isn't. Because I can put up the saying that the second card, the middle card, is 10 to ace, and then still betting mostly, yeah, only ace high boards are bet big.
Yeah, see here
Yeah.
again, polarized.
Middle, yeah, middle is not big. See if it's rainbow. That's
Yeah, again polarized.
it's polarized. Yeah,
The famous Jack 10-8. Oh boy. I
Can you
see,
try rainbow flop?
yeah.
And
I
that one's a
did.
possible straight board.
you
I
bet a bit more medium sized indeed, but not that much.
Eight's got a lot more straights.
I'm under the impression that Pete is right here.
I can look.
We
I
did
can
not
look
look
at
at
it.
any high
Yeah,
board,
I mean-
ace high board yet. Let's say it's
Ace
like,
high,
ace-
yes.
let's see, ace 10-3.
I can
Very
show you.
polarized.
I do have the rainbow examples if you want to look at a few.
I have the rainbows with ace to 10 high
I have them all.
for the middle card. I mean, I can run the report, just simple.
I got them all.
Alright, well, I'll mark it down. And then maybe we'll remove it later, but
If you go for non-paired indeed, then yeah, it is on to something. I had paired and then also.
So rainbow boards, it's, looks like it's gonna wanna polarize about as often as it bets small. On that text.
Depends how what the middle card is. If the middle card is pretty high, then Peter's saying then you have two Broadway cards.
How about
Yep.
king
And
jack
you bet more.
5,
That's
king 10-5?
partly true, yeah. Especially on the ace highs and then the king highs, but queen and jack highs less.
what kind of frequency do you get on king 10-5 rainbow?
It was like 20 something, 20 something. So it's checking like 60 and betting small, like 20 something and betting 65, 20 something. I could pull up screen if you wanna go through some, look at a few spots.
So basically, we check less when it's rainbow.
This is button, right?
Yeah.
Just let me share a screen. You can ask, just let me show you whatever you want. So should be this. This out of the way. running a lot of stuff. So what do you wanna look at? King, 10?
King ten deuce, that's good. That should be polarized.
So
It
this is
is.
gonna be the button range. I'm running a lot of shit, so I'm going to be a little bit slow. I'm
No,
gonna
but
give
it is, we can see already 55% checking.
I can do it instantly.
That's the issue now, the cloud software give a faster response than the actual code, safe.
I'm running Pio scripts, a Pio hand and HRC
I'm
and
not
this
running
now.
anything.
I'm running, like, my computers are maxed out at the moment. That's why I'm lagging.
Yeah,
Alright.
but I see in my
Give
report I
me-
see now ace king queen, ace king jack, ace king 10,
Yeah.
ace 9, blah blah blah. I see them all.
Give me ace king deuce.
While you're running, while we're looking at this, notice how the 4-5 and the 6-5.
65% check, 10%
Bet.
bet bigger, and the rest is small. No,
So is it a polarized strategy?
yeah, it's polarized.
It's
Yeah.
using the big bet a lot?
Yeah,
Okay,
So what did you get on that?
20% half pot and 10% full pot almost.
So I only got one size, 65% or check.
Yeah, but I have here multiple sizes still.
yeah, there's one more size, so it's different. It's-
Yeah, 2 more sizes even, or 3 more, but doesn't matter. It's more high than low.
Josh, tell me, what's the most frequent bet size used by in position? Is it small or is it half pot?
If I only look at 2 Broadway cards on board or more,
No, all of them,
all boards,
yeah.
I have to unfilter.
So this Jack 10-1, I don't think it was true for this one. Because the 10 is.
What
good
kind of
for
board
out
do you
position.
want that answer, Louis?
See? It's not polarized because the 10 is good for out of position.
Right.
Yeah, Jack 10 is not indeed polarized.
But King 10
Not
is.
always, at least.
Show me Queen Jack 5.
This is gonna polarize.
King 10.
Yep, it did, cuz I looked at it earlier, I think.
Sometimes, not always.
Yeah, it's gonna mix. That one's gonna mix, but it's gonna have 20-some% large. HRC is just crushing my computer right now. Yeah, see, like 20,
Yeah,
Alright,
but also 20% small.
yeah.
Now give me Queen Jack something.
The lower you go, the less it's polarizing.
Yeah, because the imposition player has some ace jack and ace 10, right? They've got some of the best stuff there.
There's more two
As
pair.
opposed to at the top end, they're missing ace king and ace queen.
Alright, so I think
I'm gonna
this
see-
is good, Pete.
I wonder if this changes if we take a wheel out, if we're gonna have less bluffs.
Deal out.
Make it an 8.
No, that's too close to the jack.
Yeah, the 6 removes the ace wheel, so I'm gonna see how much. So we had 55% check. See if we check. A little less. Yeah, not much.
Yeah, it's more betting small now even.
So I
Yeah, but
noticed,
it's
I
still-
used the 5 and the 6 a few times. I noticed we polarize a bit more when the wheel's in play.
Okay,
Yeah, but there's no wheel in play. I mean, it's
Not,
only
not
backboard.
here.
okay, so show me Queen Jack 4.
So yeah, like here. You pull a wheel in and it's gonna go up.
Yeah, but is that because of the wheel draw or is it because it's a low card?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Seems to
it's
be
It's a
right.
small
a
difference.
bit more with it, with the wheel than without is what I can see.
Yeah, with the 4 than without the 4. not a lot. I mean, uh, the button probably also has 7-6 in his range, but not 5-4 or 4-3. So that's it's hard to know what the exact reason is. So you could say 2 Broadway cards with an ace or a king in it, then
This
you
brings
size
in
it.
another straight, so this might size up again. Maybe it's just a 6 here. It's gonna go down a little bit, because this has, brings in another straight draw. So this might polarize to the 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you can have 10, 9, 9, 8. It's a good shot. There's more draws available indeed.
Yeah, because maybe the amount of
10, 9 is
of-
not an extra draw actually.
yeah, because maybe the amount of straight draws, it's going to not polarize as much. It's just gonna bet range more because you have more connectivity that falls below the low jacks open on Queen Jack 7.
Yeah, it depends if the Lowjack has draws indeed, and not if the button bets and how button bet.
Yeah, but like the low jack should be flatting 8, 9, 9, 10, right? 8, 7. They're gonna have a lot of stuff in that range.
Yeah, but the button has a higher density probably of those hands.
Yeah, sorry, button I meant, not low jack.
Lowjack has 9-8 and 10-8 and that kind of stuff.
So when we remove a key card, which we had the 10 in there, it definitely goes up again.
Alright. Alright, let's try some sims. Did one end in an hour. Matt Affleck speed level. I
There's a webinar this afternoon.
don't know. I don't think so. Is there one?
I don't know. I haven't been even looking to see when they are.
Okay. Seems like a pretty good spot to check for me. 9 highs amongst the worst for a position.
He should be
This-
betting a decent amount.
No,
though.
it's very good, actually, second best. So we might wanna bet here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet.
It's a straight draw, or it's a straight board though, too, right? 67.
Yeah,
So I don't know that we bet straight boards the same way. Yeah, gonna check a lot. And
Yeah, I think we could
polarize.
bet 65
No,
here.
yeah, it's a straight board.
I think this
Uh,
probably just gonna check.
yeah, I think it's more of a check. We don't really get better hands than ours to fold when we bet, right?
And Phil has indeed a lot of connectivity with that board.
Now we check. Not a great turn for early position.
Brick.
Now I just wanna get to showdown. I guess when I check flop, I'm gonna just check turn, I think.
We call him once.
Nope.
You don't defend any size?
I'm gonna have
Diamonds.
ace 5, ace 8. I'm gonna have plenty of pairs and better draws. Yeah, we're gonna have diamonds.
If we had a,
So-
if
This hand's dog
we had a
shit.
single card of the suit, we might get to bluff here.
Against a small bet, we always call, right?
He bets big, so we call less. And we out of position, so I would fold probably this one.
Alright, yeah.
He got us.
And if you bet small, it's a defend, right?
Yeah, I think we defend if you bet small, probably.
I'm folding.
I would probably still fold against population, but
Might have to This one might be borderline. We probably would defend with ace, king, ace, queen. I don't know if we would do with ace, jack.
I mean, we could have bet flop too, like I like to just bet.
Maybe if you bet
He
small,
calls one and goes check on that turn probably, and then we get to showdown.
you defend more, but ace queen indeed full.
Right, very interesting. Even against the small bet, we are mixing folds heavily. Alright,
And the 10 and jack block bluffs.
If you saw how many hands we can defend, then yeah, it's
What's defending here, we?
like hands like queen jack offsuit, queen ten offsuit,
jack 10.
that have like a gotcha.
Oh, okay, we're only defending the gutters, yeah.
Yeah, gut shots and overcards and stuff like that. Would rather
Yeah,
have like a hand like
yes.
king seven, with like any suit. Rather than no ace ten.
Bluff and nose.
Yeah.
So, wait, what are we looking at here? This button, this is Lojack's range, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is, no, this is the. But the low jack's range, yeah.
Can you
I
give
think
the
the small
proportional ranges, Louis? Because it's hard to see which ones already bet or not.
So let's see the button, so check, bet. Oh, this is supposed to be the button range? It doesn't look right.
No, this is the low jack and he's defending by check raising.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
At least a lot by check raising some calls.
Alright. So we can fold ace jack and ace ten here. We can defend by the ace king and ace queen and gut shots. Better to call with kings, to raise or call with king seven here than to play with ace ten.
I have a pair. Have to
Uh-oh,
call at least.
that's trouble.
Just call.
I think I wanna raise.
No.
What is going to call you?
Yeah, good question.
Better
Stronger
hands.
one, the stronger ones, but we need protection from then a jack, a queen,
He could just have,
a little.
he could just have tens, jacks, queens. He got a lot of king X. He's got. what,
Yeah,
eight-
but all his 10 jack and queen 10 and jack 10 will call anyway if you raise.
Yeah, I'm not
Like gut
raising.
shots. So I don't know if you raise here.
I don't think we ever raise in position that hand.
Not sure, but
Out of position, you might raise some, like check raise maybe, but
okay,
Right,
try.
so
Check.
this is more of a call,
I think.
yeah.
even
Yeah.
out of position, I would check call.
We raise a little,
Yeah.
very little, but okay. 20%.
A lot more than I thought.
What about here?
I bet.
I bet, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
bet small.
Small.
We have a
I
marginal
showdown.
made hand. I think this one's gonna check.
I like to buy showdown.
Yeah, but you don't mind protection.
I think we have to bet for protection a lot.
Oh, we have an ace, so yeah.
My
I don't-
impression is that
Yeah,
we don't
most-
really bet small on the turn on this scenario.
Why
Well, I
not?
don't think we're ever betting large, so it's gonna check or bet small.
I think it's 104.
No
I think,
way.
I think it is
I would bet
definitely.
104, then I would check.
You wanna check?
Where's 104?
I'm betting small.
Josh, you
Bet
wanna
is-
bet 104?
No? It's
I
too big.
thought that's what you said.
No.
Well, since
104
you said
is big.
104, Josh, we're gonna bet 104. Congrats, Josh, you had it.
Nice.
Yeah, 50%.
I'm so good.
But mostly
Checking
check too.
50% and betting big.
It's, I'm
Never
under
find
the impression that in this scenario, when we get to bet the turn, it's always gonna size up.
That's good.
Yeah, but we didn't have the betting lead. That's the reason I don't know if that's true. But maybe you're correct. I don't
What
know.
9x do we do that with besides ace
All of
nine?
them, all of them.
This is good to learn. Cause I'm never betting big there.
What is wrong with this?
I guess cuz he can call with so much that, he has so many good draws he has to still call with, I guess.
Yeah, and he still has tens and jacks and stuff in his range too.
It went bet call.
See, the nines are all betting on the bigger size.
And turn was a deuce. If I remember correctly.
But if nine's full or checking,
Yeah, I don't need protection.
Sure, there's plenty of checking with your nines. But when you bet the nines, betting it big.
you bet your best one, so you can just simplify and bet your ace nine, queen nine, big, and then check your jack nine, 10-9, 9-8.
Yeah.
9-7. Just bet your two best combos big and check the other ones.
Also, your kings are betting big here. The best ones and the worst ones are they're betting small or checking.
Yeah, that's interesting. You don't bet all the kings.
Also, the low kings are betting small, aren't they?
Yeah, low kings bet small, big kings bet big.
Yeah, because they can be.
Before protecting us from check raises if we bet small also with other combos.
What do you mean protecting? The kings are that's are
Yeah,
trips.
but no, but let's say we're betting with semi bluff.
Yeah,
And we
then,
get checked, you get checked raised. We can
You need
use those
balance,
lower
I
kings for protection. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
you need balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
Well, he's gonna have some kings too, right? So here's how I think about this spot. Like, he's gonna have some better kings and cores too
I
sometimes.
also bet threes small and big.
And he's checking king nine probably on the turn. If he got called, if he bets it on the flop, he's probably gonna, is he checking and run a turn after we call?
Yeah, yes. Let's say one combo. Nine suited.
Yeah, the villain.
The Lowjack has only one combo king nine suited. So that's not to worry. Nothing to worry about.
So here's how I do this spot. But it gives check to me. Hold on. You went too fast.
On this spot, you think that there's a spot?
I split, we bet our worst pairs from the bottom up, I think, and then I split, if I have two blockers. Like I would bet like hearts, diamonds, like if I have a heart diamond and spade, one of those two, that's how I split it. I'll bet those and check the ones that don't match.
How much EV do you think?
Out of
you're
position?
getting by betting your under pairs?
Out of position on this board.
Yeah,
This
Why
high
do you-
check board.
Like, it
probably.
seems to be very clear for you, your strategy, right? How much EV do you think this part of your strategy returns?
well, it's good when I just get you, if you just get a fold right away, it's great, and then I give up. But like, it's betting, I bet it's betting smaller pairs. More.
But I don't guess if you bet small, he should continue with a lot of his range because Jack 10 is connecting very
I
well. With
don't- I don't understand when you see this board and you have a pair of fives. Your idea is to bet. It makes no sense.
Because they're not gonna, they're hardly ever going to improve. A population over folds.
What's,
but
the-
we-
what's the best case scenario that can happen with your hand? Let me tell you, it's exactly what happened here. It goes check, check, and your five appears on.
What do we do with pairs and with twos and threes? Are we betting them more?
That's not what I'm saying, Ken.
But that's what I said first.
I
said we
know
bet
that
twos and three
you
fours, and I'll
deeply
bet
wanna
like
bet it,
certain
but-
combos of these.
I know you deeply wanna bet your under pairs here. And your mind is set on that, but what I'm telling you, it's probably not printing EV here.
How
Betting
often do we
the-
bet, how often do we bet five of heart, five of spades?
Alright,
and-
we're
Five of
14,
spades, and
hang
I'm
on.
betting spades and diamonds.
Hang
and then
on,
checking
hang on,
everything
hang on.
else. I'm gonna
Let me
bet one
ask the
combo.
other one.
25%, Ken.
Let
Okay.
me ask the other ones. Who thinks betting an under pair on this texture here is a great idea?
I'm betting one combo out of
I
six.
already have your opinion. Okay, I'm asking the others.
Not opinion, that's GTO.
I'm asking the others. Who think it's a great idea here to bet under pairs?
It's
Bet
too connected.
I think it's too connected, so
I wouldn't bet a lot here.
dangerous.
So no
Check.
one can on the room. Thinks it's a good, no one sees the EV here in the. Alright. Let's look at the sim.
So the top two suits, I'm gonna bet, the other five I'm checking.
I know, I know.
The
But
top
it's
two.
worthless. It's worthless. See,
It does bet twos and threes a bit more.
you're full, it's worthless, Ken. Like this, you might as well be right with deuce and threes, but it's worthless. Look at this. Why would you start to bet here? It doesn't make sense to me. Alright, it's up for you to resolve at this point.
If you only bet one combo, then it's okay.
Now I wanna bet. Now I wanna bet big. Is that a mistake?
Is that,
Alright, let's give
do
it.
we
a
even
try.
go bigger?
I think
Mm.
100 or 150.
Yeah, one
I'm
of
not brave I'm not brave enough to go bigger. That's the issue.
I think
What are
we
you
should.
afraid of?
It's good draws.
55? Oh, you were right, Pete. You were right. Oh, even over bet. Jesus, man.
Yeah, like, if we think this is now like the literal top hand that we have in our range, we have to get greedy and go for value.
So now we go all in.
Oh, man.
And the
Good
king is
point.
good for our range, so we are supposed to bet a lot.
The
You can have two
king,
pair. I mean, what can you have? Two
one
pair?
second, Joss. How is the king good for us?
We have more king high than he.
It's the flop.
I don't care about the flop.
He's got plenty of two pair combos here that's gotta defend, I think, when we rip.
You guys don't care about the flop? Jesus.
We're on,
So
we're on the river.
Yeah, we're on the river. What the hell you look at the flop?
Alright, so let's jam. Which is probably good. Yeah, it's a good jam.
Yeah.
River hero. Now let's pull up the hotness.
He's not
See?
putting a hero, he has two pair.
Pull up the
Look at him
hot-
check back that jack on the flop.
Yeah, I check back sometimes. Yeah, that way. Because
Why would the hotness be slow? Is it too hot? Too hot for hotness. Alright. It seems like anything but a spade is decently good.
Yeah,
King is pretty good, actually. More than I thought, a lot more than I thought it would be. Then we have fives.
king of spades is that backdoor flush draw? Flush? Something like that?
No, it's, the king of spade. Yeah, the king of, the spades complete the backdoor flush.
Yeah, then you bet small most of the time, huh? That's what you do.
Yeah, or you check most of the time. Alright, and then. Yeah, so the king is pretty good. So let's see, who has more top pairs on the king? So top pair, 14%, one combo. Top pair, 10% of the range, so, alright. It's better for out of position.
so no taking unless spade comes. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, if the flush completes, then yeah, the equities change, huh?
All right.
Then you can bet small again.
Mm.
Also on the turn, if a flush completes or straight completes, then it's not always big betting then. Let's put it that way. Two overcards. But no backdoor flush. I call small bet.
Might raise, but I
uh,
doubt it.
No, I would have spades or heart or diamond.
Diamonds.
I
I
don't
fold
see
here.
the merit in calling here. I think we can call with all three other suits, but why with this one?
Still two overcards and it's small bet.
Yeah, but do you like, he's not betting a lot on this scenario.
I think clubs would
I
actually.
think with,
Yeah, he can check back turn and then we can bluff maybe have him off a hand. I mean, yeah.
but you
Still
do
lot of-
understand you're fighting with a portion of his range that is value driven.
He has also bluffs, so he can also have bet the 10-9. I mean,
Yeah, but he has a lot less bluffs than usual.
I'm calling here almost every time, and if this one I might turn into a bluff because it doesn't have a backdoor flush draw. I
Like
might
he's
make
only
it-
betting 40% of the time. He's checking his junk and his bluffs and everything.
no, he has
That's
bluffs.
there,
Yeah, I mean, otherwise he didn't bet. I mean,
If
he
you
has-
turn this in, if you choose to turn this into a bluff, are you gonna turn it into a bluff on the flop or on the turn after he's?
No, I mean, I think I
after
would
his
check
floats
raise. I
disappear.
think I would check, I would raise clubs more than the backdoor flushes, but I'm mostly happy just to call.
Okay,
alright. You guys seem to be calling it heavy here, so
I'm folding. I'm so wrong.
0.5% folding. Mostly a caller or a raise. You guys. have
It
it?
does
No
raise. I
raise.
think it's gonna raise the clubs more than the diamonds, hearts and spades.
Yes? No, I didn't know that.
Let's see if it's true. It would make sense for me.
You have, you can just more, you wanna realize equity with your backdoor draws in position, I think, so you're more happy to call.
No,
I
go-
think the
Nope.
clubs you wanna use for the straight draw.
Nope,
Not a big difference.
Mixing, it
Sorry.
doesn't make.
no, it makes it's the opposite.
I
It's
think
not,
that-
it's not a big opposite, but it is the opposite.
alright, you guys
Yeah.
floated,
Neutral. Wouldn't,
wanted
go-
to get a check, you got it. What do you do now? Are you betting your best king eyes? Trying to get him off an ace high?
I'm checking.
Checking, no. It's betting big.
I was doubting.
Also fine,
Uh?
also fine.
He still has fives through tens. It's gonna probably
I would
check.
check back. I wouldn't bluff here.
I'm
What?
checking.
Now I would mostly check back.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, what?
That's
Betting a lot and big.
I would bet normally the turn.
Trying to get him off to fold an ace high here. That was the plan. I honestly, I thought checking was better because we have one of our best king eyes. We don't get better kings to fold. It seems to be willing to attack some ace highs.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought this was too good.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we are in position. It's a lot different from being out of position.
Has a 10 and a 9, but we don't have a heart, man.
It's a straight board, 10, 9, 8.
Yeah. I
Have
think
a
we just
nine,
want-
can bet small.
We have a flush draw on it. We have a medium strength hand. I would check.
I'm checking.
Okay,
There is some betting, but not a
Oh,
lot.
this hand would torture me, to be honest. I don't know. It's gonna be painful.
why is it painful? So
Well, he
four
didn't
liner.
He didn't bet, so I'm not in pain at the moment.
Oh, okay, but it's a
fold.
four liner. What are you gonna do now?
Ooh, small bet. Tricky.
We don't block hearts, we don't block diamonds, so we don't block his value. We don't
We're
have
out of
good
position.
blockers.
I'm just folding out of position.
I might call here, but I don't like it actually, but I might.
Are draws, flush draws value on this point? I think they are bluffs.
Hey, you can't raise,
No,
that's
there are value because they have equity that can be realized on the river. So it's value.
Semi.
No, it's
semi-bluffs.
value. It's a value portion of his range.
So what do we think he's betting here for bluffs? He's gonna have a lot. I mean, he's gonna have just so many made hands. So he's like, I'm folding. I'm done. I don't even care. I mean, I know what some of his bluffs would be that. we're ahead of,
it's
but-
completing so many things. That's
I'm okay with the idea that we're probably not gonna win here, but I don't think we can fold to just one bet.
yeah, but what worse sense do we have than ace 9?
They say
Eight.
Yeah, ace 8, yeah, that's one.
king eight.
Yeah, do we
No,
have
king
king?
eight. King
We
eight.
have all the
King
other
eight,
pairs.
yeah,
We have
Yeah,
twos
king
through
eight, sure.
sevens, right? We have
The low
like
pairs we can fold.
5,
That's right.
6, 6, 7. Well, 6, 7's is straight.
That's right,
Five,
but
six
we can call
together.
with like hearts and diamonds when we block one of the flush draws, so that's kind of.
Yeah.
I'm calling anyway here.
Yeah, I would call normally, but
Oh,
folding most of the time.
Yeah,
It's just,
it's not the best call.
It's zero AV.
Alright, check the river. He bet.
Fold.
Only make us pay for it. It's a four liner. We have to give up. He has a jack.
Yeah,
We
but this
made a
one of the
jack on
ones
the
hands
turn.
we arrive here with, so we can fold.
Yeah, so he's just a
I
lot.
mean, king nine, like king nine's gonna call, right? Like not ace nine, king nine's gonna call, nine. Seven's probably gonna call.
9-7 is not gone.
It might.
Well,
I wouldn't call it, but it might. Sovereign might
we,
call.
we might wanna call sometimes. We don't block hearts here. We don't block diamonds. So on the turn, blocking one of the suit is blocking value, but on the river, it's blocking his bluffs. So you don't wanna have one of these.
Oh, I
That's-
meant on the turn, I meant on the turn, we might, like king nine's gonna probably defend the turn more than ace nine,
Yeah, I
obviously.
agree because king nine can make the straight.
Yeah,
But now, do we call? No, I
We're
guess
done.
we just fold because we should have been gone on the other street already.
I think
But
we have
if we are ever hero calling, I like this one because we block ace ten, we block ace queen, we don't block the flush.
Yeah, but you
Don't block
wouldn't
the
call
backdoor
that with
flush.
ace 10.
Yeah.
Maybe ace queen, but ace 10 not.
It's not too crazy of a call. But of course, he has just a jack.
dispute.
Not a big few. We folded only a small bet that we called. Well,
Just call.
yeah, we are in position and we don't like him to fold, so we just call.
Really? Okay.
So it's interesting, we do have some bluffs here, so
Raise
we
some
are gonna
time.
raise some
Ah,
jacks.
yes, he's betting big. Call again.
What kind of bluff do we have on this texture?
Well,
That is
we bluffed king.
10-9,
queen
10-8.
last Time, right,
Nine,
LP? We had some king.
Backdoors.
Yeah, so we have bluffs here. So we are gonna bet some jacks. We're probably gonna bet our worst jack, like worse jacks than ace jack, though.
Alright, so I want you guys to give me some flop nature combos that we're gonna bluff. I heard a good one, 10-9 with
Well,
backdoor flush,
king, queen will be in there, a sliver. We already saw that. We had a
king,
very
queen
simple,
with backdoor flush.
like queen nine. Anything like queen, 10, 9, like stuff.
Yeah, some of the time we do that. I
How are
think.
you gonna play a7?
Ace 7?
I'm gonna call.
Mostly call.
Okay, so.
So like
what about
8,
pocket eight?
9,
Backdoor flush that I
8, 9, 9, 10,
Yes.
queen 9, queen 8,
What about
queen.
queen 10 of clubs?
Fold.
It'll be another sliver.
Fold it.
Yeah, fold.
Alright,
Queen 10 of clubs on the
Yeah,
flop.
queen-
Yeah,
I'm not folding that. It's gonna raise probably like 15-20%.
is that
No,
good still?
It looked like the ones that had backdoor equity are the ones that wanted to go. So it'd be like queen 10 of hearts, diamonds, or spades here.
Yeah, that's at least not folding.
What else
Yeah.
can we think of on this texture?
9, 8,
Uh,
9-8,
10, 9, 9, 8, queen 9, queen 8, queen 10.
9-8 with the backdoor flush draw, that
Yeah,
still
just
makes sense.
make it all backdoor
Queen
flush.
9, I
Um,
don't see queen
Also
9.
without, I would call. Not
You guys
fine.
would raise queen 9 here?
Yeah.
in Position,
I'd fold queen 9.
With a backdoor, I won't fold. That's for
so
sure.
the maybes, queen 9 with backdoor flush draw. Alright, let's look at this one.
so
And
what
then
do you
hold on,
guys
so we got, how about like,
what do you
yeah,
guys
that's-
think
that's
about
enough. That's it.
using what do you guys think about using ace 2 and ace 3 here with the backdoor flush, unblocking his bluffs containing 8s, 9s, and 10s?
I think that's gonna be a great combo.
Well, they don't have a
Maybe-
wheel, so I don't think so. Oh, are we talking about
No,
the
like-
flop or the turn?
Flop.
Either, like
Well,
on the
that's
flop,
fine.
you unblock his bluffs with by holding
like ace three. And you get better ace highs to fold.
Hmm.
Alright.
Because we've seen him lead ace eight and ace nine.
What do we do with king queen actually?
Alright, so 10-9, not too crazy. 9-8, no good. 9-8, so that's no good. No 9-8 here.
How many raises do we have actually? Not that many, eh?
No,
That's also
not that
slivers.
many. What
Yeah,
about
yeah,
queen
percent.
10? Oh, look at queen 10. It's the
The
club.
clubs.
Clubs, folding
the
or raising or checking. God, it's just everything.
Queen jack clubs again. Oh no, that's the other one. Queen 9. Alright, so our queen 9 with backdoor flush is actually a thing.
You're not
More.
blocking his backdoors. That's with queen 9. Clubs,
Queen 9 is a thing. King queen with backdoor flush draw.
folding his backdoors.
That's good.
That's also good
King
enough
queen
just to
without
float.
too.
Queen, yeah.
King 10, we missed that one. King 10 offsuit. Especially with the
Clubs.
spade.
With two blockers to backdoor.
It hates heart club, it hates heart club and heart diamond.
So the stuff like 9-8, that was not a thing. Even 10-9 is not a very heavy raise.
Nah,
Queen 9 is a
10-8.
thing.
not in there. Yeah, you want the over, I guess. You know, when the queen blocks queen jack, I mean, that's probably a thing.
No one thought of the 6-5 suited though.
I thought of it for a split second and said, that's gotta be bad.
The wheels, no good. No good. Alright, so which one were good? 10-9, that was okay. King, queen, that was okay. Queen 10, that was okay, right? Queen 10 was
King,
like
queen.
the
So
one.
I guess 6-5 is
Make
good
it-
because you don't care if you have to fold.
Yeah, make a change there, Louis. King, queen, you doesn't need the BDFD. Just king, queen, all the king queens do it, suited. Let's see what it does with the offsuit. I didn't look
Yeah,
at the
right.
offsuit.
But we have to realize it's
Folding
suited.
sometimes even.
Less. Less than the suited ones. Oh, no, no, it's not less. It's as if it has the,
Find this pretty hard to implement. I would just check.
Yeah.
Just call.
yeah, just to simplify,
Always
yeah,
gonna
just to
be the
simplify it.
easiest way to play this. for
10%
sure.
check raise. Or raise. I mean,
It's cool to have some bluffs, at least to know what the bluffs are versus people we know that are C betting at a high frequency. It's nice to find the right bluffs at least.
yeah, if people see bet too much, then you want blockers, huh? To his continuation range.
Right,
Then you won't have 10-9 and that kind of stuff.
so we definitely can raise a jack here. That's what I understood,
I would call again.
that it should mix. So call.
Yeah, he shouldn't check a river. He shouldn't check a jack on the river ever, so.
Yeah, now we can still get it in now. Just bet
Yeah.
all.
So
The pot,
If he has a 7, he has to call, so.
we only
Yes.
go, do we only get half pot here to try to get him to jam, or do we go for it all?
go for it all.
Oh, greedy.
Yeah, also always jam here.
I never know what to
Jam.
do here. Like, I'm
Jam.
tempted to go, I'm probably betting half pot hoping he rejams, but population.
Oh, it's
No.
easy here, Ken, okay? If we, whatever we bet, okay? Like, he's not gonna call with an ace high if we bet off flop. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but most of the time, what's the best
Well,
case
what's he do
scenario?
with queens, kings and aces?
Think about the highest possible
Big
EV
call.
spot.
I
What's
guess we got a
the,
jam.
the highest possible EV spot is very simple, okay? The spot where we win the most chip, regardless of our skill edge here, is when we have a jack and he has a 7. That's the spot where we make the most chip on. So we just
Yeah,
rip
it's
it
great if
in
he has a
his
7.
face.
He probably has to call over pairs too, so.
Let's
Yeah,
rip it in his
overpairs are
face and
likely
pray
to
for a call. That's how I would approach a spot. Yeah, definitely.
And is he ever folding over pairs? I don't think so.
No, because we could have got counterfeit, right? If we had pocket sixes or pocket fives.
They're
or pocket
bluffing like
threes.
2s and 3s here and shit.
You're
Yeah.
right. He's calling with kings, queens, aces. It's stuff
Yeah,
like
we-
that.
We're bluffing like pocket twos and threes.
He's
What is he-
through calling some high cards as well. From
What is he
inside.
calling with king, queen for?
Because we don't bluff an ace.
Look at that. He's
That's
calling
right,
king,
don't bluff
queen.
an ace.
And we're bluffing all the underpairs. See,
You're also
like
not bluffing a king, so.
twos, threes, fives, sixes are bluffing.
I don't
That's
think
just
anybody, in-
solver logic, that
yeah, I don't think anybody in the real world is calling their king highs there.
true.
They're
No.
calling the king, queen.
I agree.
Very high stakes, sometimes they do.
If you play
Okay,
against Kenneth Keppel.
anyone
it's
in the
gonna
real world
call
I
with
play
king-
against, that's what I need to
Kenneth
say.
Keppel is gonna call with.
I don't even call ace highs. on
That's
this.
how early in the tournament it is.
George here would fold a 7.
No, I don't fold the 7, but an ace I'm folding for sure.
You're definitely folding a 7, George.
This is a
No,
fun spot. Do you think we could bet large here?
No,
No. We
it's a
wanna
trip
bet
board.
small.
We only have one of them. It's simple. I
Trips.
remember it. It was doing the same thing. It was
So
bet
trips,
small.
hold on, it's a key card and it's trips. I think we can polarize here. There's some polarization on trip flops.
yeah, 10 is a
And
key
what
card
the
for
hell are
the
you
button.
talking about, man?
I'm
Well, we
just
don't-
guessing. I'm just asking a question. I don't
He's
know.
right.
I
He's
haven't
right.
looked at trip flops, but I know I've looked at some trip flops. I know there is a decent amount of polarization on trip flops. We got quads here. I don't know if we can just get one big bet in now. They have to defend a lot, I think.
Well, we
You
have
can
such a,
fold any pocket pair. You can't fold any ace high probably. Any kind of backdoor draws, he's probably got a call,
Do you know what I'm doing here in game?
checking.
Do you know what I'm doing? Ken, think about it.
You're gonna check.
I'm gonna.
no,
bet
he's gonna
one big
jar him.
line.
He's gonna one big
You're gonna bet
blind.
one big blind. LP's gonna bet one big blind.
He is gonna
Definitely,
triple barrel, he's gonna triple jarl this, but
yeah,
yeah, I think we can check the flop and let his pocket pairs start betting.
yeah, this is clearly a check for me because,
How about pot?
no. How about no? How about no?
I agreed. I agreed with Kip and I was right.
Yeah.
What do you agree with, George?
With the pot bet, with I
Oh my
size up.
god, you guys. Oh,
I
Right.
said it,
Don't
Surprisingly,
bet
check.
pot, bet small.
but it's
yeah,
bet
it's a
small.
bet
Eh?
small spot. Come on,
I was
guys.
just curious. There is some big bets, 18%, 65. I
Yeah,
knew there'd be some
Okay.
polarization on these flops.
Yeah,
That's
but
surprising
never
to me.
with the nuts.
Oh, now.
And now,
Easy call.
out of position,
no,
can't check raise.
Never calls.
Never
calls.
Calls the raise. That makes a lot of
Oh, you
sense.
have to beat.
Cause now he's gonna check behind.
It's okay, let him. I checked. We
And we're
can
gonna
bet.
get one.
yeah, it's checking now.
And now we bet.
Rush got
All
there.
in.
All
All
in
in.
is a bit,
God,
Hey, if he has a flush, he calls.
he has a full house, he calls as well.
It's gotta be, yeah,
Yeah.
a flush can fold.
Like-
here.
They'll raise those stuff a lot too. I think just once, I think pot's probably good enough.
No, not pot and twice pot.
Let's exploit the solver here. Let's go for all of it.
You're gonna break it.
oh my goodness. You guys don't give him any room to bluff.
No, you're right.
It's
Not really a thing, but there's a sliver.
But it really is the answer is 104.
It's only
Yeah.
four less
so
EV.
if we had sized up on the flop, we would be all in on the river.
Yeah, that's the thing. man.
If we had sized up on the flop, he would have folded.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
That, but he has
this
backdoor.
hand, yeah, but
Quarter pot, you got, I think, king, queen.
Probably will call.
Does he? Do you wanna look at that? Look at what happens if we do the bet.
We bet small, I hope.
If we do the check, well, if we do the check raise.
Quarter.
Nothing
Check raise
close to.
small. Well, maybe then he folds.
yeah, or check raise.
Yeah, because we were supposed to
He's
check. raise.
calling with king, queen when we bet big.
Oh, when we check raise,
When we check raise will fold.
Strategy is very polarized. We never check on this texture.
Told you there's a lot of big bets.
Rips.
Alright, I think it comes from the fact that we got every pair here, so in fact, every full house where he's lacking his best ones.
And we has
He
also
has a
all
mixed
tens, huh?
frequency with most of them.
We all have all
We
tens.
have all the
also.
best overpairs too.
Is he short on tens as well? Oh, yeah.
he's short on
also
tens.
short
Yes.
on
We
tens.
have all tens, he hasn't.
Okay, yeah.
10 and 9 are the key cards. Huh?
We don't have a heart
Fold.
here,
Fold.
Old.
really,
Just fold the world.
Yeah.
definitely.
With a heart we can call, but this one. Maybe call, I don't know.
I would still
Still
fold.
fold. Me too.
We're gonna have to vote for the punt of the week as well. Ken, are you ready?
I'm not in there. That was a good call. Or jam, I mean.
Yeah, your ace jack was reasonable.
9 high, we bet. We want protection.
Bet large.
up?
65, yeah.
Alright, even pot.
Mm.
We do it again? Pot
Yeah, we can
or
barrel. We
play?
picked up some equity. We got called. Maybe we size down.
No, not size down.
I
Yeah.
would, cuz we have one of our worst nines here. I would size
I
down.
wouldn't size down.
So if I have a straight, I have to go size down too, I think. I'm betting 69.
Nope. It's 150 or 230 here.
Not 230, I think. That's
No
too
way.
big.
That's too much?
I think
This one doesn't wanna go, this one doesn't
Got
wanna go too
straights now
thirty.
too, so like, and he's got
maybe
set.
check even.
150.
Alright,
No small betting on the turn can get that in your mind. On this scenario, the size we use the most is 65% of
There
the.
are not a lot of straights that come in. I mean, who has now a straight on this board? I mean, 8-5? No one.
I think, I would have bet like big again with like ace nine, king nine, and then started betting smaller with my worst, but I see it's a mistake.
If
I
it
guess
was
it's had a draw to the straight, so that's
5,
good.
then maybe there is some small betting also, because then 7-8 completes a straight. But
In which scenario, LP? This is not a high.
In
Louis, would
both
you slide
seats
the,
there.
would you slide the behind, would you slide the window behind a little bit to the right so we can see how often it does the 230? Just slide it so we can always see it.
Can you see how we play our range of nines here? Like this has a redraw, so I guess that's why it wants to blast. What if we don't
No,
have any
that
redraws?
matters a lot.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
All
matter at all.
all of them have redraws.
Now, ace-9 doesn't have redraw. But,
No, ace nine's just top is very good and king nine's pretty damn good. So
Yeah,
Look
when
at
he-
this, Ken.
Yeah, but see,
65.
That's it.
big all the time, man.
When he calls this turn, that's really bad.
He
Right? There's
doesn't have a
no,
queen, eh?
He shouldn't have queens at all at this point.
well, he shouldn't have
So-
queens unless he has set of queens.
Yeah,
We-
but all his
well-
queens have folded already, so queen is not a bad card.
I'm bluff catching. Cause I don't think he has any queens.
Yeah, the overcard comes, we shut down with every nine.
We're not gonna get better to fold or
Bet,
to better to.
Holy shit.
guys. Nits.
Yeah, I'm just bluff catching. I'm just bluff catching.
Are you going all in here, Joss?
I'm block betting on this spot, but
It's only pot bet.
Yeah.
We only beat by better nines and overpairs. He doesn't have a queen in his range, I think, anymore.
Yeah, like eights is the only hand that we beat.
We're just blasting.
A7, A6.
no, we beat
or
a7, ace. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's not
How
gonna call
those-
those to a blast on the river. I would hope.
A7, mind.
Yeah, I have a hard time stacking off with 9-10 there, man. I really do.
I know against population, probably not good to go, but
Does a7 call that river loop?
yeah, that would be the
I
thing
think
Louis, to
so.
see if a7 and ace4
Mostly, yes.
and a6. Yeah, mostly.
So it's starting to mix even.
yeah, but it's a decent bluff catcher. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but those like if your value bets on the river for a pot size bet is pocket eights and ace seven, and you're losing to all the better nines.
No, but ace, seven, a six, a four, they can all call because it doesn't matter what he has as a pair. I mean, we only have either nothing or a nine.
So basically, even on a queen river, we're still trying to value bet our nine against a six, a seven. Even some fours are calling.
Yeah,
That's gross.
Well,
we're not bluffing with 4x or 7x or 6x.
Don't we wanna raise here?
Yeah, I want to raise,
no.
but, not that
Oh,
much.
versus a big bet I call.
E10 or is it Queen Jack? I think Queen Jack raises more.
Yeah, ace king or
Think
ace
Queen
queen.
10 raise,
king, queen. These ones call.
Yeah,
These
okay.
are bottom,
He's sizing up with a lot of his value. So I don't think
Yeah.
we can battle with him very hard.
No, the 10 is not good enough, I think you need.
We need the
Jaka.
king or the ace.
The hearts and the 10 block some draw.
No, we need the jack or the king because we don't have, we have ace queen. We need.
Check.
Did he check?
Uh,
Check.
Bet.
Check.
bet, yeah, I like the bet as well. Ah, it checks, eh?
Why do you want to
Okay.
bet?
115.
Because I think that if he has ace, queen, king, queen, aces,
Protection.
kings, he's betting again. But
Yeah, but if you bet the turn and he doesn't have the value part of his range, you're getting rid of the bluffs. Whereas when you check here, you have one more street. You have a kind of, it's not our best up pair, right? It's good,
Value.
but we can probably not play for 3 streets. And the first street, he already bet big. I think it's a 2 street kind of game hand. And with this spot, there's a chance he bluffs the river. When he
Yeah, and
bets
also
on this
an eight,
river, we're never folding whatsoever.
An 8 can call probably, yeah.
He should
So
be bluffing 9x, some of his 9x here, I think, and he checked. I'm gonna bet for thin value.
So
Check
pot
the river.
size or half pot?
Just 115.
Oh, I don't know. Might want to size up.
what will call it?
I like the half pot better.
Because
I don't think he's gonna raise like queen, king, queen here and stuff like that if we bet half pot, so. I'm
Well,
for
would our bluffs ever bet half pot here?
sure, like, I'm gonna bluff all my 9x with half pot.
But when bet
It's
call,
a
check,
four
check.
liner, so it's
That's
not for him
small.
to call.
I'm gonna bet all my 9x half pot.
His missed hands will fold anyway, so yeah, you can bet small. With bluffs.
Right, I would check here.
Yeah, checking is not bad, I think.
Are we using this exact hand?
Your check.
Yeah, but it's a
Check, huh?
four liner.
No, that's not that important.
What are our bluffs
This case.
and value?
He has some ace-6, but not a lot.
Yeah, I know, I actually looked whether or not he had sixes and he didn't have them, he didn't have much. But he's not gonna call light on a four liner, so like we're reopening the action to get value from maybe an 8 or a 7.
But we also
We're always, but we're gonna have some bluffs, right? So what is our value hands here? Are we
Queen
only
jack,
betting
jack,
better
jack,
queens and like 2 pair and straights? Like what's how we play our range here on the river?
King, queen, we have full frequency.
we have better
Two
queen.
Like,
suited,
I'm
yeah.
bluffing 9s, right?
His
So
queen jack is betting, see? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
makes
bet.
sense now. Yeah. So with our missed,
so king, queen, we're betting.
Queen jack we are betting.
Queen, jack.
It's just on the edge of betting or not betting.
4, 5.
We are bluffing the 10-9, jack 9.
That's not important. I think it's the height of the second card. He's probably calling with queen jack. I mean, yeah. And queen 10. I mean, yeah.
And if I do bluff nines, I'm supposed to bet big. I would have bet small.
If you bluff a nine here, you
Okay,
need it to get
pretty
through.
different.
Yeah, if you,
You
bluff a
need to
nine,
bet.
you're trying to get him to fold a queen.
Yeah, so you need to bet bigger.
Yeah, then you block any 10-9, that kind of stuff. That could be
Interesting.
maybe
hand.
the turn. I don't know. Ooh, we have a draw. Paired board, bet small.
I think we can bet
Like
small.
the bet small here, yeah. Like a range bet.
Don't
Gonna be a
know.
lot of checking. This is one of our best king highs, our second best king high here.
It would be better with hearts and diamonds for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely a
I'm gonna
check.
bet
here.
this-
you have a good shot, so I would bet small.
I'm gonna bet this and not care if he raises. I don't care if I have to fold, to be honest, if he raises. I'm gonna bet small.
Yeah,
Yes,
if he
so
raises
This is
with
a
Like
fold.
hearts
spot
and
where I
diamonds,
would
like-
see
Probably
bet here
mid-range.
way too much.
If you bet and he raises, are you gonna call?
Nope.
Depends
No,
on the raise size.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not calling.
Hmm.
I would check hearts and diamonds. And I'm gonna bet spades and clubs.
yeah, it's small
Like,
betting.
Mixing everything.
Mm.
Yeah. So instead of betting and folding,
But it's
you could
50%
and
check on
see if
this
you
board,
get your river.
almost.
Yeah.
It's a lot of checking. It's only 2 boards, so be careful.
Yeah. But this is one of the two boards, so.
That's true. But it's a lot of checking, that's what we show.
Okay.
Alright,
How do we structure? Which king ten? How's it structuring the bets?
I don't understand the strategy here. We bet our aces. We mix with
Tom.
the best ones.
Bet small pairs.
Jacks are checking mostly.
What do we do with our Broadway straight draws by suits? That's what I'm curious
Ace
about. Like
jack
I
is
said, I
checking,
would
so
bet
our full
spades.
houses are checking mostly. Full houses are checking a lot, and yeah.
Clubs
other-
are betting more than, clubs and spades are betting more than diamonds.
That's what I thought, because we don't mind, we can check call diamonds and hearts comfortably, where these don't really wanna check call. And if you get a check raised, you just fold, right? I don't think they're gonna defend. Or if they raise, we're not getting check raised.
Ends if you have a pair or not.
But here, without the pair of jacks, it's the other way around. Bet less with spades and clubs.
Yeah, but medium strength hands normally don't mind. How's it called? The draw is less important on medium strength hands.
So we wanna bet our straight interaction almost every time. Our jacks are checking.
Yeah, but there are some full houses there, ace jack and jacks. That we checking a lot.
So we wanna bet aces, we wanna check jacks, we wanna bet our straight interaction. What are we doing with hearts? We pure bet hearts. And then what about diamonds? We mix with diamonds, betting the best combos that have straight interaction.
Yeah.
So we bet hearts, we bet straights, and we bet aces, and we check our jacks. And we bet on their pairs here, right? Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
I mean, yeah, it's like, so the way I think about it is like, I feel like I can check call with my backdoor straight and flush draws. And I don't really wanna bet and get raised, and then so I could just bet like it's splitting, right? Like 50-50. So then I can just bet my other ones that don't really mind if I get raised, it can fold.
I would say it's not splitting very much. It's clearly.
The no
betting.
ones are checking more.
King
Clearly
ten's,
bet.
king ten's checking. Oh, yeah, it's betting more than 50%.
Around 30%. you check here.
Close 50.
So,
So we should have bet. The ace comes. I think we're gonna stop.
Yep.
I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Only 11% check.
no.
Called. Check.
No, we need to bluff again.
And then-
Yeah,
yeah,
size
yeah.
up 104.
You have a king. You have showdown value.
We have a king, but we can get him off to fold like king, queen.
Block bet then, small.
Oh, there's only king, queen, right?
Mm,
They have a lot of.
I check.
No, oh, and it's gonna be a full house.
But we
You
block
have
his
king-
kings, Louis. So why would we try to bluff him off a king?
Yeah, that's right. It's a pure check. No, it's not.
Small bet. Yeah, that's what I said. Block bet.
My issue was that what does our bet accomplish? We don't get king, queen to fold.
He doesn't bluff big if he bets small.
There's
Okay.
like, in his range, there's like king, queen that like the same hand as ours, but the rest is full house. And I don't believe the solver or population is ever gonna fold a full house to us. So I don't
Not
understand.
folding, but they
that.
can bet bigger, Louis, and we have to call sometimes.
Oh, is it in that sense?
I think they're folding under person.
why I
Trying to
block-
save money with this block bet.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
makes sense.
I think
And
some.
especially in this case, because the solver only has half pot sizes. Oh, I don't know if it's yeah, that's actually true, huh? In the sim, there are only half pot sizes for the imposition player, so
Alright,
if he bets bigger than us. Strange.
I like your sunglasses, Josh.
Yeah.
he's like Morpheus. Have you seen the Matrix, Joss?
Which one?
Call.
Not the
don't
last
think-
one.
I
Not the
don't
last
think Joss know who Morpheus is.
I know who Morpheus is. Yeah.
sure?
The blue or the blue pill?
Oh, okay, alright. I'll take both. I'll take both.
You like
Call.
all-
Pretty easy call, blocking the heart.
Alright, I was
Ah,
wondering if we ever
crazy.
raised,
Yeah.
because it's
Raise?
an 8-high board and it's really
Straight
bad for
call.
him. Like, he should never bet here, this little bastard.
Well, he has 20% bets.
He does.
So
He bets again. Fold is a big bet.
I think we get the fold against the double barrel.
What?
It's a 2/3 pot, so yeah, we can fold.
We blocked the straight, we blocked the flush, we
What straight
got a
do we
gut
block?
shot,
What straight do we block?
the seven, the
7-4.
Seven.
Yeah,
four?
seven, so we don't
It's
block.
7-4, which he
Yeah.
doesn't have. We blocked the
doesn't have
7-4, which he
overpair.
never has.
Hmm,
We don't
Well,
block 9/7 and 7/4 he doesn't have. So
okay.
He doesn't
But
have
we
a
still
9-7
block the
suited.
flush.
yeah,
But we
that's
don't-
bad. You can't bluff with a flush now.
We don't block pocket sevens, pocket eights, pocket sixes. Like we just don't block too much
Yeah,
stuff.
this
got
part
all this
of
value
like
here.
pairs bet.
Maybe the solver
Twice.
calls sometimes, but I would fold.
Alright, well, this is a spot where you guys are all folding, from what I
Yeah.
heard, and I'm
But-
never folding. So I'm
Okay.
gonna make the mistake and live with it and try to deal with it. Oh,
Ooh, 100% call.
I knew it.
I never said I fold, but I said
Your decision.
George, you're folding, you're a net. We all knew it.
I'm in it.
the range screams tens through
The flush
five.
completed, we block, I don't know.
They have flush blocker.
I'm
all
not
in.
folding.
Now he's got you good.
Yeah, he had me all along, but I'm
Just
a
block it.
station. When it comes to this kind of texture, what does he have? An overpair precisely, pocket
Doesn't matter what
tens?
you have. Just go all in.
Like
He's
pocket
got
ten,
a-
it would size up on the flop. Like, I don't believe this guy. Like,
So he's got a
The-
flush.
no, I don't think he has any flush. I think the best thing he's gonna show us here is like king 8 or jack 8.
Ace 5.
Okay.
Which we are losing to.
He's gonna
has
bluff with
sevens.
ace 5 and you're gonna call and lose with the.
He's
He
bluffing
has
with
sevens.
ace queen and Louis calls and wins.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry, but
Hit the button.
Calling.
It's
Oh.
advertising value.
All in, I knew it.
Ace eight,
Alright, I knew he had an 8. I said king 8
We're
Most of
supposed
it,
to, and we're
value
supposed to
is-
shove this hand sometimes?
sometimes.
We have the
Oh.
4 blocker.
Not folding it is good enough.
Not getting to the river on this,
We have a nut flush blocker.
on this
Ace
way
four.
is best.
Yeah, I agree.
He value as he took 3 streets again.
Check, I wanna check here with my
Yeah,
Check
king.
call.
medium strength hand, I would call.
Oh, he checks back now and my fingers are burning.
Yeah, bet.
I have to bet big. Do we
Hey,
bet big or?
fine.
No, no,
Yeah.
he checks some kings, guys. This
Yeah,
check.
not a lot of kings. I want to get value.
Okay,
Don't,
okay.
don't
Is
you
he
remember when he
taking-
checked? Don't you remember when he checked King Jack?
Definitely.
Is he
has some-
taking king queen on this flop?
Check.
King queen on this flop?
Check
I
again.
don't think.
No,
Yeah,
the flush
it's one.
completes, I would check.
After it goes check, 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 our weekend go up in value. We need to stab it.
Oh, the heart completes, so we check.
It's
Oh,
alright. if
Yeah,
the heart
also
completes.
9,
alright.
10.
Not with
Because
medium
of
strength.
the line, the hand was played, we definitely need to bet here.
Against population, maybe, but against the solver, he has heart still.
I'm doing
So-
it
He has
against both
nice
population
9-10.
and the
The straight
solver.
got there.
Yes, ace 7 or ace 6 of hearts.
All right, how big do you want to bet, Louis?
That's the issue here. I don't know. I'll just
He
go
wants to-
small.
One big
because-
blind, one big blind.
One big blind, perfect, perfect.
So
might fold
This is a
his
really
ace
good
highs,
one
So
big
you
but-
blind.
actually don't want to bet, that's what you're saying.
No, when I bet one big blind, it means, let's dance.
I think this is a really good one
Yeah.
big blind bet.
Yeah, definitely.
you look at him check ace
See?
queen 2 streets
Look at him. What a net.
and just calls on the river.
What a net.
Check folding was best. Mute.
Yeah.
What size was solver betting the river?
Always small.
Always
30.
I only
But-
see,
but
but
small
wait a
is
minute, what do
gonna
you
be
mean
more than
small? I
half
only
the
see
pot.
1.97.
That's
That's just checking the river.
That
yeah.
was the checking frequency.
Okay, so it was checking the river all the time.
No, 1.97 is the checking frequency. Or not? Oh, no.
Oh, no, bet, okay, yeah, it bets all over it. Okay, good.
Almost always.
Scott doesn't
Thank you.
trust me. He needs to see it.
I was sitting right there, but I don't trust you.
Hmm.
65
This,
here.
this
Do you
hand,
trust what he showed
See
you?
this check straight board.
I would bet, but
yeah, bet.
don't know how big.
Yeah, I think we
How
have to
do we
bet small.
structure our range here, though? We bet under pairs.
We just bet small.
Big
So
without
it's gonna be a
10-9.
bet small.
But bet
Yeah.
small only. But
If we have any big bets, this
Yeah.
is the one.
I think
Yeah.
jacks is a
Yeah.
big bet, but we don't have jacks. Sorry, we 3-bet them. Sorry.
Can't have
Jack,
these
you
things.
don't bet big, because then he can't call with top pair.
You only bet
Hmm.
65. He can still call with all his jacks.
No, I meant pocket.
With this hand, yes, but
Our
not with
bets
jacks.
jacks.
We unblock all of his jacks. Ooh,
So I also go betting small. Monotone.
monotone with king high. So the king
Yeah.
we get the lead on sometimes. I think this is going to be a lead small.
No, I like checking here.
My
Has
perception,
lots
your
of
check, your check, never betting.
suited hard, suited stuff he
We
has.
need
I
a
don't
guard
mind-
of the
don't mind
suit to
small
bet.
Don't mind small bet.
Always checking.
Close.
Yeah, without the hearts, you can bet, especially in direct underpair.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Well, these are, these have, they can make the straight. So I get where it's coming from, but like king, jack, that's a pair. See, the ace are only betting with the heart.
Yeah, Broadway hearts are good to bet because you have blocked then his continuations with
Mhm.
backdoor hearts.
And like Queen Jack are some of the best blockers to the king. Or not.
Queen Jack, no, I think it's just because a 10 can come at some point, or a queen or a jack and you. then
Yeah,
you
this
bluff the
this
nine.
as well is a
You also
fact.
block some continuation.
True. The Queen Jack.
Oh, the three
Four
of hearts.
liner, I mean, we probably need to call here, but
Call.
I fold.
I'm folding again as well.
Well, you checked. You kept him wide.
Yeah,
If you check the flop when he bets the turn, that he gets a call one time.
yeah, definitely merit in calling one time. I just have a personal adjustment that works great. Whenever there's a four liner, don't look up.
Out of position indeed. I don't mind.
As we see here, even the solver is not looking up.
And
I guess population, I think it's very, very pure. Like, people don't really get out of line on these kind of textures.
I guess
My
population
view.
fault.
I'm always out of line.
I'm never out of line. I never win. That's the problem.
Okay, check.
I wanna bet here. It's an ace high. Oh, no, right?
It's in the slivers.
So fine check, because if we bet, we get called, we're never ahead, whereas now we can easily capture with this type of hand.
Kept all his barreling spades.
Ooh.
And then the
Lovely.
worst card in the deck comes off in the river.
Marginal made.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stupid.
look at him.
Oh,
Luck
look at
out on
him.
us.
Look at him, the little block box.
You have been nice.
He must
least
have
he-
a million in winnings playing.
At
like
least
that.
the queen didn't come on the river.
Yeah.
Overcard and a good shot.
Yeah.
No clips on the board. So
Check call
Oh,
Big
is this
this one.
check call or a check raise?
with the clubs.
The 10 is the best card for our position, right?
You wanna
then
bet?
it's a good card for our position.
I guess we're gonna bet. This is savage.
I think this is gonna be a check raise.
Okay, but I don't like checking here because it's a 10-eye board. We mostly bet on these 10-eye boards.
Yeah, and he's not having so many tens.
We need to find reasons to justify this 65% betting here. And I guess this is one of the ones.
I
30.
bet big though.
Oh, mixing in sizes.
Uh,
Not a pretty spot.
And
eating
check.
different. Yeah.
Is the checking, is the when it checks,
Oh,
is it
now we have a double
Bet.
gut.
Bet 1 to 4.
I think we triple this hand.
Let's start with a double.
Absolutely not. We do not triple. We get there. We get there.
Ooh.
Stupid solver.
Yeah, well,
Let's bluff it.
Well, the way I see it, I don't think we get here with a lot worse, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
would
don't block,
rather
anything
not have the flush comes in.
that
but
gets there. So I would fold.
What does he have? He has something.
I don't think we need to use it.
What is that? Ace nine. He has
Yeah.
some. Jack nine. Okay, there's
Yeah, some
stuff here.
flushes. Yeah, some flushes. Yes.
Still, okay, there's enough for me. I see enough garbage in his range. Right? Look at, oh my god, what have I done? Look
Yeah,
at
don't like
all these
value
king eyes.
Bet check fold.
Look at these king eyes. We get rid of.
Even
Look
ace 4
at-
might fold.
Look at like
You
king
have to
eye.
bet
king eye.
pretty big to get rid of it.
To get
There's
rid of
only
king
one
eye.
button.
Yeah, I jam, but
But
Yeah,
it's
we
the
need-
seven, that you showed. I mean, the
Yeah,
seven
we're
is.
gonna shove for sure. Bottom of the range. We don't get here with the
Jam,
worst combo.
I would
Look
just
at our
check.
range.
I would just check fold.
yeah,
And
I
we
like
don't block
both
any
options.
his garbage. That's true. That's
Sometimes you need to find a good triple here, and I'm
Yeah,
pretty
9-8
sure this is one.
we block some one combo.
Ooh,
Ooh,
alright, checking down,
checking 75%.
but we got him off a chop.
And look at that. We never jam this.
Almost.
Yeah,
no.
I don't think we jam because because of the
10%.
flush coming in, like
Yeah.
even if you want to value bet your overpair, you want to take a small sizing. But I think that's the logic behind it. If you want to bluff, use a smaller sizing because of the flush comes in. I bet you if you change that card to a non-flush card, it'll probably jam.
Yeah, and we bet it big on the turn also, so he fold.
No, it's jamming plenty, right? And then if we make it spade,
Yeah, it jams more, right?
Yeah.
jams a lot more.
Yeah. There
And
we
look
go.
at, look at our specific hand. Look at the, go to the jack eight.
Okay.
Nope. Not bluffing on a six.
Yeah, it jams the same amount.
So the jack eight just blocks too many continuations that he has.
We still can do it, though.
He's
Yeah,
garbage.
but we have the clubs. We don't block the back door. We don't block the front
Yeah, you
door.
only block Jack 8 and 9-8 of clubs.
So we'd rather jam ace highs, low ace highs,
What?
ace five, ace.
Combo is
Three.
not there anymore. The Jack of clubs is not. I think. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's the combination of things. I don't know what it is.
Alright, we broke it.
It's not only ace deuce.
Okay, guys, I'm leaving.
Thanks a lot,
See you.
guys. See you
Oh,
around.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See.
How's that?
Ooh. Fold.
Call once.
I think we need to call.
We have better king highs to call with.
Yeah, it cannot improve a lot.
Can't make a straight. Gotta fold.
Alright, that's good.
We can call with king queen like he did. Ooh.
Yeah, we wanna bet here.
We don't have one. Last time you said we want to have one of the suits. We don't have one of the suits. We get to check.
That's true, but we need protection.
Last time we didn't have pocket tens.
Protection. All right.
Protection and value.
We need a lot of
Value from
protection.
single hearts, protection from overcards.
Small bet.
But you can't bet small because he's gonna float all
Ooh.
kinds of stuff.
You're right, it's a
Right.
Just check it. Ugh.
Yeah, like the problem is when we bet, I mean it's there's gonna be no
Maybe, do we check raise those tens? Maybe that's why we check.
hard to check raise on a monotone flop, but
Just,
because he's still flatting with twos, threes, and fours there, right?
we
Check
check,
call.
we check, check. Check call. Alright.
paired seven type of spot. There's a lot of betting.
We
Alright,
wrap the queen, let's bet.